over many years, many great discoveries. And one thing that isn't really a discovery, one thing that should be obvious, is the importance of debating in our schools. Because debating, speeches, change the world.
Right now, we're getting ready for the second debate that I'm doing, and this motion is going to be on this house would punish parents for the crimes of their children.
Because it's wrong. And our debating skills will show why.
This house would punish parents for the crimes of their children. What do we mean by this? What's the exact motion we're going to be debating? Well, we say if a child under 15 commits a crime, we will punish only the child's parents and not the children themselves.
I'm Reese, and I'm going to be telling you why you should be voting opposition. My parents are not the only one who are involved in my upbringing. So on to my first point, responsibility. Parents did not do the crime, so why should they pay? Why should they have to do the time for what their children have done?
We're just debating in order to get other children aware of raise awareness of what debating is among the community, and also there's fancy people here.
We live in the 21st century. We do things as individuals with our own free will. We do things because we want to as children. Our biggest influence, and it's the fact that our biggest influence is not just our parents, we have other influences in life, such as our teachers and our friends.
First of all, let's look at this first issue that they came up with, which was, this motion is ridiculous because parents have done nothing wrong. Well, quite fundamentally, we think they have, because we think an act of omission is just as bad sometimes as an actual act. Failing to do something can be dangerous and can warrant criminal punishment.
I'm glad you've gotten the chance to listen to such an excellent debate. However, I have some news. The preposition speech is simply a house of cards. Why? Because they sort of piled everything up in their little cute triangles. However, the opposition are just going to wipe the table clean and show you why that their motion fails.
Essentially, a DebateMate is a programme for children who really need this boost of confidence. Before DebateMate, we all were in my school relatively weak speakers, but now after DebateMate, it's helped us grow in confidence.
The preposition believe, as said in the first speech, that it's morally correct for your parents to be in trouble. But what's morally correct about getting someone else in trouble for something that you did?
For public schools, debating is basically non-existent. So we sort of need this sort of push and this platform to be able to learn how to speak confidently. So for children of sort of our backgrounds, I think DebateMate is an excellent experience.
I think seeing these kids grow, I think any of the mentors will back me up here. We're only there for 15 hours in total, but the distance to some of these kids have gone in these 15 hours is truly remarkable. And they love it, and they get really interested and enthused about issues that you wouldn't necessarily they would be. And that's another side bonus of it. And now we've got to push them to the other side, which is the academic side, the intellectual side. And it was really nice at the end of the Richard Koch Cup last year, the whole of my class now have BBC News as their homepage on their computers.
Debating has changed the world in the past, and it can do so again. It's already changing the world of all the young people who've been part of DebateMate. One final thing that I want to put forward, which I'm sure there can be no debate about, and that is that we all need to support DebateMate.
If we're not given the chance, and this is the chance, I tell everyone to seize it, because it's just such an amazing, it's just so amazing, such an amazing chance.